Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I am playing with this new stamp set from Brutus Monroe. It is called You Bake Me Happy. It's got a mixer, a bowl, some cookies, a little love, another cookie, and the sentiment that says You Bake Me Happy. Now I've also pulled out some vellum, a watercolor panel of a snowman, the sweater weather paper collection, and my Aqua Pigments. So let's see what I can do. Right, so I'm going to start out by using a stamp positioner tool, and I am using my Raven ink from Brutus Monroe to go ahead and stamp out each of these little stamps. So I have the mixer, the bowl, and the cookies, and then I decide that I need more cookies, so I'm going to keep stamping those up a couple more times. So I go ahead and get those done, and then I am going to color these bad boys in. So I'm going to choose some Aqua Pigments that seem to be good for me. Now, as you can see, I have a whole plethora of Aqua Pigments. I just love them, you guys. They are just the best kind of watercolory type thing that you can do. Now, I am mixing my colors so that I can have a little bit of difference here on the papers here. So this is just a piece of packaging. I could have pulled out a palette, I could have pulled out a whole bunch of different things, but you know what? The packaging was close and it was easy. So I am adding water so that the colors are not going to be as saturated. I want them to be a little bit more pale. So I'm going to mix my colors together, and I'm going to go ahead and color in or paint in all of the colors here. And then I added a little bit of that brownie color to the teal and just did a couple of little accents on my mixer. Now this is a pre-printed watercolor panel, and I started to fill in the snowman's broom here, but then I realized, duh, I'm going to make the snowman hold on to the mixer instead of him with the broom. So I pull out my red Aqua Pigment, and I'm going to fill in his scarf and also the top layer of the top hat, or that ribbon on the top hat. And then I'm just going to keep alternating it down here all the way down. Now I am going to cut down the snowman so that he fits into a 3x4 pocket, because this layout is going in my December project. So every December I do a mini album. I started this in 2015, and basically I tell stories that happen in December. I reminisce about things. I talk about, you know, what's going on in our lives in that moment, any kind of Christmassy stuff that we do. And making cookies is definitely a Christmassy thing that I do. So I decide to make it really cute with this snowman guy. So as you can see, I am bringing in the green Aqua Pigment, and I'm just alternating it so that my scarf is a bright red and Christmas green here. And that makes me ridiculously happy. I do pull out some gray, and then I'm going to do the top hat. So the top hat is not going to be shiny black or anything like that. It is going to be gray, and I am a-okay with that. Now, if you wanted a shiny black top hat, you could have definitely done that, and do that when you get your watercolor panels. But like I said, I like the gray. Plus, I think it's going to go in my album really, really well. So I have that down there, and now I'm going to fussy cut all of the things. So I'm going to fussy cut the mixer, I'm going to fussy cut the cookies, the bowl, and even the snowman. Now, as I am fussy cutting these guys, I am going to leave a very thin white line around them. And now I'm going to go ahead and make the cuts so that I can put the pieces into this 6x8 page protector that I have. So I use the red kind of poinsettia looking sweater weather paper pad, and I'm going to put my snowman on top of that. Now he does hang off a little bit, so I do trim down his scarf. And then I'm going to pop up the hand mixer here so that the snowman is holding it in his snow hand, which I think is absolutely adorable. Now this bottom card down here that's going to go at the bottom of my layout, I'm going to have the cookies in the bowl, and I cut a slit so that the cookies would actually look like they were sitting inside of the bowl, and I'm just going to keep layering them up with some adhesive. And now I've got the bowl. So I'm going to bring in more of the vellum, and what that is going to do is it's going to allow me to have some place to write and also some place to decorate that is not directly on top of this 4x6 piece of paper that I have also trimmed down from the sweater weather paper pack. So I have these stickers in my stash, and it does say Christmas, so I'm going to pull that out. And in the meantime, I'm going to figure out what the heck I'm doing to decorate this card here. So I have a little die cut tag, and then I am pulling out some things from my stash. And then I'm going to go ahead and layer this up. And I'm just like, I am totally in love with the snowman with the hand mixer. I think it's adorable. Like it's totally rocking my Christmas world right now. So I pull off that Christmas sticker. I'm going to layer it up here. Make sure I put that dotted I, and then I'm going to go ahead and add a couple of these cream colored hearts from that same sticker sheet. And then of course I'm going to need some sparkle and shine, so I grab my absolute favorite sequins in the whole entire world. They are a super sparkly gold sequin. And I dollop down a couple little drops of liquid adhesive, and then I'm just going to go ahead and place the sequins here on the layout. So now I need to do my journaling, and I'm trying to figure out how I want that to go. And then I decide that I actually need to put my journaling on a white card and then have it behind the vellum, so that it kind of softens it a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then I was a goofus and then was like, that's not going to help. I wanted to outline where the circle was and where the Christmas words were, so that I didn't actually put any of my journaling there. But duh, I wrote on the vellum instead of the card. So had to erase my pencil lines off of the vellum, and then I'm just going to go ahead and finish my journaling here, and then I'm going to erase that pencil line on the white. Now I did just flip over my sweater weather paper pad to give me the white cardstock because it was handy. I do dollop down a couple of glue little thingies, little drops of glue there so that I can place down my sparkly bits. And then I decide my final pocket here is actually going to be a shaker pocket. So I have those cookies that I had already stamped out. I also have some of these Brutus Monroe shimmer flakes. Now these were on a clearance sale a little while ago, so I don't know if there are still any in the shop. If there are, I'll link them down below, but I've had them for a little while, so I'm going to mix that with my absolute favorite sequins, and then put the cookies in there, and then that is going to be my shaker pocket. So there it is, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for joining me while I created this really cute snowman mixer layout, and I will see you again real soon for another video.